Hi, my name is Mohan Kevlamani. I'm a student of AY Sir and presently in the G05 group. I'm here just to have a short talk about my experience with Nitin Gupta with respect to the video that he has created for our factory. Let me start by just telling you how I was avoiding this whole idea of creating this VPN style video for over 6 months. And what happened when I did it? These are the two questions that usually comes to anybody's mind. Firstly, let's just start with saying that once the video was built and I shared it with the customers, the confidence that they had with respect to our company completely changed. They had a different level of confidence in us because the way the video is made so scientifically and so precisely, it's a four-phase by itself within the video itself, and that's very important way of presentation. uh, Second is the confidence that I had with respect to the video. Before the video, I was thinking it's quite an expense and there's some way I should save it. But having done the video and seen the reaction of customers, I thought I was avoiding this very necessary expenditure and not expenditure, I'm sorry, investment, which should have been done way back. I'm also sharing with you a short story about a real incident that happened with our company about 13 or 14 years back. We had a Japanese customer who came to India specifically to make a visit before we start the business, typical Japanese way. And that day was sometime in July 2008 or 6, I don't remember. And it was a heavy monsoon, and we could never make it to the factory. And we came back to the office, which is near the Mumbai International Airport, and the customer was disappointed. I was disappointed, and he had to take a night flight back to Delhi and go back to Tokyo. We barely had any hours to make a plan for the next day, and that's when he asked me if I had a small video of the factory. I remember we made a very simple corporate style video, and he took the video and he said, I'll put it on record that I've seen this video and I will come and inspect the factory maybe after 6 months. But believing that this is a video that is of your factory, which was a very simple 2 or 3 minute corporate video, he started doing the business. I'm imagining that if at that point of time this kind of a video, which now made by Nitin Gupta, the VPN style, would have been shown to that customer, he would have been in the awe that time itself. Nonetheless, I waited for 6 months, and I would highly recommend that there's hardly any need to wait for time to wait. It just should be done as soon as possible. That's all I can say. And while going through preparation of this video, there was a lot of learning in and insights about our own setup, our own factory, our own USPs, which we were ignoring to tell the world, and which we were aware of but not publicizing to anybody. We are in the chemical industry. I'm just giving you a short example. Calibration is very important for any kind of a chemical industry. It's for everybody, but more so for us. So all our temperature controllers, calibrations has to be done perfect. Our testing equipment calibrations, which we obviously do through a NPL traceability certified agency. That's very standard. What we are also doing is self calibration on a daily basis for critical lab instruments like ovens, and we use a system called strip calibration. I'm not getting into the detail, but it tells us the calibration status of the oven which is used in the lab on a daily basis. Now, talking to Nitin, it came to our light that very few companies do a strip calibration of the oven on a daily basis. And this was something that is very insightful for the customer. And when we shared this kind of information with the customer, they were quite in the awe that we are taking so much detailed care, which AY sir also taught us that we must get into the details of everything that we are doing to make it as perfect as we can. So there were a lot of gains from this video and the interaction with Nitin when we were preparing it. And vis-a-vis a corporate video, which one would just have fancy things here and there, this was very well scripted, very well taken, and the process flow was very well shown, and perhaps very little or not, no questions came from the customers' end, and they were just having their jaws dropped. That's all I can say. I'm glad to be associated with you, Nitin. Thank you very much for this great video. Bye.